Back with us today, attorney Tara Peterson with Crenshaw Peterson and Associates. Tara, a lot of people add a child or a sibling to their bank accounts to help them with bill paying. Why is that a bad idea?
It is a very bad idea because it opens them up to all of that other person's liabilities. So say that child is going through a divorce and they're splitting assets between their soon-to-be ex-husband. That bank account can come into play. What if they get into a car accident and get sued? That bank account, it can be part of what they're recovering in that lawsuit. So it can be a really bad idea. And the last big problem with it is inheritance. So a beneficiary designation in a will, for example, where it says I leave all of my stuff to my 3 kids, is undone by that joint ownership, because joint ownership always trumps the will. So it undoes your estate plan and it leaves it to that child. And we all know that sometimes those little devil horns come up, right? And that one child is going to say, I don't think I do want to share with my siblings. I'll just keep it. Or if mom really wanted me to share, she would have done it differently. So it can just create a lot of problems.
Okay, so then what's the best way to make sure that we have somebody lined up to handle our bill paying then if we don't have a joint account owner?
Yeah, so that is where we use power of attorney documents. And that's where you're naming an agent to act on your behalf to say this person can go pay my bills, this person can write checks, this person can go to the bank and find out my balance and deal with things the same way that they could if they were a joint owner, but with none of the liability to you. So it's a much safer option to control all of those things.
So does the power of attorney work only if we're incapacitated, or can it assist us before that?
Yeah, that's a good question as well. And the power of attorneys, we really like them to work hand in hand with us as we're going through different stages of life, right? Very rarely do we go from just totally incapacitated to totally incapacitated. Sometimes it does happen, but very, very rarely. Usually there's this huge gray area of life where we just need a little assistance, or we need a second pair of eyes or a second pair of ears to kind of come alongside us and work with us. And those power of attorneys are set up so that you kind of have that partnership. You can have that person assisting you. They have to always be acting with you. So they can't ever do something without your knowledge or behind your back. And if they do, that's fraud. They go to jail. And you can always change your power of attorney. So it's very safe to set it up with a power of attorney instead of doing it some different way.
Attorney Tara Peterson, always good to see you, Tara. CrenshawPeterson.com for more information. Take care.